If you're looking for the perfect Tuscany day trip, honestly, this is the one. We booked a tour out of Florence to hit some smaller towns and do a wine tasting, and it was the absolute highlight of our trip. The scenery was straight out of a movie, and the wine was incredible. But the real star of the day was our guide, a seal. He was so incredibly knowledgeable about the history of Florence and the whole Tuscany region. I feel like I learned more from him than from any guidebook. He was such a pro behind the wheel and just a genuinely great guy to spend the day with. I was more than happy to tip him well because he truly went above and beyond to make sure we had a great time. It felt less like a stiff tour and more like a road trip with an expert friend. If you get the chance to book with them, definitely ask for a seal. We had an incredible time on the Tuscany Zaza tour. The itinerary was well balanced, giving us enough time to soak in the views without feeling rushed. Our guide was local and very knowledgeable, sharing stories about the region that you wouldn't find in a typical guidebook. The highlight for me was the small, family-owned vineyard we visited. The wine and authentic Tuscan lunch were outstanding. If you're looking for a professional yet personal way to see Tuscany, this is it. Highly recommended. We booked this half-day tour for our group of 4 based on a friend's recommendation, and it absolutely exceeded our expectations. The winery visit and San Gimignano were both stunning. A huge shout-out to our guide, a seal, who was incredibly knowledgeable and kept us entertained the whole time. Thank you, Zaza Tour, for such a memorable experience. We loved it so much that we're already planning to book your Cinque Terre tour for next year. My group and I had a wonderful time on our San Gimignano, Tuscany wine tour. Our driver was very knowledgeable and engaging, but gave us time to explore the city. The wine tasting was an extraordinary experience, the view and the atmosphere just as indulgent as the wine and the food. Overall, it was a wonderful experience and one of the favorite parts of our trip. Thank you. San Gimignano is fascinating. Our driver was very kind and when we arrived he gave us a lot of really useful information. We tasted a delicious ice cream and after visiting this beautiful city we went to the winery for the tasting and during the trip we took many photos. Sublime wine and the owner really kind and competent. Thank you for this wonderful afternoon. Everything was taken care of down to the smallest detail. We had a great time, and it's definitely suitable for those traveling with children because the car is very comfortable and the driver took us right to the city center. The Chianti tasting was excellent, and the staff was fantastic. Thank you on behalf of the whole family. It was an incredible experience. Our guide was knowledgeable, the entire staff was attentive to every detail, the visit to San Gimignano was very pleasant, and finally we enjoyed the wine tasting, a magical place rich in history and tradition. I would happily repeat this experience. Had a great time on this tour. Beautiful views, charming spots, and a very relaxed, personalized experience. The guide was friendly and knowledgeable, which made it even better. Perfect if you want to explore Tuscany without spending a full day. Highly recommend.